The goal of this week's MyOn project is to do the following. Students will be able to compare the perspectives of two leaders of the civil rights movement by accurately quoting from the text and their response to readings in order to form and explain an opinion.
Hello GOMS graduates, and welcome to another week of remote learning. Ms. Simos here, and we are going to review our MyOn project for this week. So, as previously stated, all of our MyOn projects are building off of one another in kind of like a timeline formation. So, this week what we're going to focus on is some aspects of the civil rights movement. So, the book that we're going to be reading today is called Voices of the Civil Rights Movement, and it gives you perspectives of different leaders and different people who participated in this movement. So, what our project is going to consist of this week is going to be one book to read. You're going to have one graphic organizer to fill out, which is going to be a Venn diagram. And then there's going to be a short answer prompt that you have to work on. So we're going to go over those three components today. And then at the end of your project, you're going to have an opinion writing, and we'll go over that in the video on Wednesday. So right now, just to review, we're going to talk about the book, the Venn diagram, and the short answer response. So let's take a look.
The book for this week is called Voices of the Civil Rights Movement. Read it before you do any of the other components of this project. The next component of the project is to work on the Venn diagram, where you're going to compare Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X, two civil rights leaders. In the center, you're going to put things that are similar about both of these leaders. Now, as you read, you could fill this out, or you could wait until you're done reading so that you have a clearer picture of both of them. For example, you could say that Martin Luther King Jr. believed that nonviolent protest was the best way to end segregation. In opposition to that, Malcolm X believed that nonviolence taught blacks to be weak, and he thought that violence was the best way to achieve the end of segregation. Both of these leaders faced discrimination, so that's a piece of evidence that you would put in the center. There are a lot more pieces of similarities and differences that you'll find as you read your text, but be sure to either quote what the text is saying or put the text in your own words. The short answer prompt states this: create a paragraph that explains segregation in the United States and give examples of segregation that happened. Use evidence from the text to support your answer. Be sure to quote and explain that evidence. Let's take a look at some sentence frames. You can use these to help you to write your short answer. So the first one says, based on information from the text, I believe that segregation is blank. I know this because blank. Take a look at the other two. Like I said, feel free to pause the video right now and use these sentence frames to help you construct an appropriate, exemplary 5th grade response.
Please remember that we only have a few weeks of remote learning left, so get those projects done and do your absolute best work. We can't wait to see it. I'll be back with you guys on Wednesday to talk about that opinion writing piece and continue working hard. Remember to reach out to your teachers if you have any questions about any of the projects, and check your Google Classroom for updates every single day. Bye guys.